Badenoch does it yet again. She proves to me every single day why I am unable to vote for what they class as a Conservative Party. Now, we know in the last 15 years, the Conservatives have run down our country, kept the doors wide open, the borders, let anyone in that they feel that wants to come into our country, give them as much money as they want into like five-star hotels and all that sort of jazz. We're completely aware of all that sort of stuff, the far left way of doing things, which has, of course, lost them a major election to the Labour Party that only had around 20 to 30% of the electorate. It's just, it just, and the fact that the likes of Kemi Badenoch want to still go down these sort of lines, this far left mentality, is beyond any sort of reasonable person's thinking. The likes of Kemi Badenoch has decided that she wanted to contact GB News and other, I believe, other networks as well. You'd have to double check that part of it. But she's supposed to have contacted GB News and basically asked them to stop giving Nigel Farage airtime or so much airtime. She somehow feels really bad that he's got the backing of GB News and he's being really nasty to her or something along those lines in a way. Fascists, trying to stop people from talking. Now, that would be all fine if you thought maybe GB News wasn't asking Kemi Badenoch to come on to give her point of view in reference to that, which, by the way, they have been.
This is my invitation last night to Kemi. For clarity, for viewers at home, I did a show this morning on this channel. We've been inviting Kemi and indeed any other Tory shadow cabinet minister, Tory MP to come on and talk about this and give their side of the argument. We've emailed CCHQ many times. We've had radio silence. So just for clarity.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you? I think we know what that tells you. They're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Now, things have also changing in reference to the way that Nigel Farage and the Reform Party are actually moving forward. Now, I did do a video recently, I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before, in reference to how the Reform Party has started to grow in membership. And as far as I can see, they've actually overtaken the Conservative Party as the second largest party in the country. And even greater news. I mean, now, with this kind of report, you've got to take it with a slight pinch of salt. Remember, this is a poll, and polls get things wrong all the time, right? However, but with the background of the extra membership and many other things that have happened quite recently in reference to reform and the positivity that's coming from there, I'm starting to believe that these polls do have at least an ounce of credibility in them. So Nigel Farage and Reform UK would win 67 seats from Labour at the next general election. Now, my personal opinion is that if things keep going the way they're going, I think it's going to be quite a lot more that they're actually going to win, and the Conservatives are going to be obliterated, and the likes of the Lib Dems, well, that'd be one for the books. And also, I don't know in reference to Scotland, because I don't speak to many Scottish people, but there might be a trinkling of votes coming down his way in reference to, well, shall I say, up his way towards Scotland. So it says here, Reform UK would take 67 seats from Labour at the next general election, according to a new poll. Labour would lose its majority as well as 200 seats, which were won in July, losing 87 seats to the Conservatives, 67 to Reform and 26 to the SNP, the Times have reported. Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite a few people out there saying, well, it's the Times, or other people will say it's the Mirror. It doesn't really matter to me, okay? It really doesn't matter. The fact is that this report has come out, this poll's come out, so I'm airing this out to my followers, my subscribers, and other people out there in reference to it. So to me, this is pure positivity in reference to reform, the way things need to change. What I tend to look about is history and how things have happened. Now, if you look at the whole Brexit vote, and then just right on the back of the Brexit vote was the biggest shock to the world and the America was President Trump winning the presidential election in 2016. Well, President Trump had won a massive majority in America quite recently. Now, I'm wondering if this is going to be the backlash in reference to it. Is Nigel Farage and the Reform Party going to be the next party to lead our country. I'm so looking forward to the future.
15,000 people have joined us and given us their 25 quids over the last 4 days. This is an historic moment when the newest party in British politics overtakes the oldest existing political party in the world. Something is happening. So, of course, I'm delighted.